Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today we're going to be talking about a ton of new information coming from 3 different people on 4chan. Now before we start, just know that while 4chan isn't a reliable source, just like with things leaked on Reddit, bits and pieces can be right. So take all of this with a grain of salt, as without direct confirmation from Marvel, we can't confirm whether anything is real or not. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, I do daily Marvel videos, so be sure to subscribe to never miss out. Now let's get started. According to these leakers, Ronny Chieng is playing Clive Reston in Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Paula Chen and Florian Montaño are playing Leiko Wu and Blackjack Tar respectively as rumored. Benedict Wong is returning as Wong, and Michelle Yeoh is playing Shang-Chi's mother. For the Eternals, Dan Stevens is playing Crow. Styles and David Strathairn are playing Eros and Zuras. Next, for Spider-Man 3, the title is apparently Home Invasion. The villains will be the Sinister Six, which include Vulture, Mysterio, Shocker, Scorpion, Electro, and Kraven. Keanu Reeves is currently the top choice for Kraven the Hunter. However, no deal has been finalized yet, and J.K. Simmons is obviously coming back as JJonah Jameson. For Thor Love and Thunder, Christian Bale is playing Gorr the God Butcher. Jeff Goldblum and Peter Dinklage are coming back. Ryan Gosling will voice Beta Ray Bill, and the Guardians of the Galaxy are only in the beginning of the movie. For Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Scarlet Witch is the main villain, and she'll be controlled by Mephisto, who will be played by Evan Peters and introduced in WandaVision. Anne Hathaway and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II are the top choices for Clea and Brother Voodoo respectively. For Captain Marvel, the title is Captain Marvel's Secret Invasion. Jude Law is coming back. Monica Rambeau, James Rhodes, Kamala Khan, Maria Hill, Talos, and Nick Fury are all supporting characters. Abigail Brand will be introduced with Keira Knightley and Kate Winslet being looked at for the role. For Ant-Man 3, Jonathan Majors is playing Kang the Conqueror, Emma Fuhrmann is back as Cassie, as is Luis and Janet. And lastly, Reed Richards is being cast for a supporting role, which alongside Kang the Conqueror all but confirms rumors that the Fantastic Four are going to appear in the movie. Next, we have the second leaker who says Spider-Man 3 is going to be similar to John Wick 3. Where it's Peter Parker versus everyone. It's also going to be one of the darker movies in the MCU. Squirrel Girl is being developed as a Disney Plus show, with Allison Brie and Anna Kendrick being the 2 actresses Marvel wants, but they aren't definite choices. Marvel Max, Marvel's R-rated brand, is real, and Disney wants John Landgraf to be in charge of it. However, he's hesitant to leave FX. Aaron Paul got approached by Marvel, and Brie Larson will show up in Ms. Marvel at some point. Deadpool vs. Predator is an idea that's been thrown around since Disney wants to revive the franchise. Marvel wants Morbius to be in a Blade movie, and Sony wants to create a Kraven the Hunter TV series which would tie into the SUMC, as well as the MCU Spider-Man movies. Moon Knight is going to make Mark Spector the first MCU character that is truly flawed. Marvel wants to bring the Punisher back as a Hulu show, and they want Keith David to voice a big villain, but can't think of who. Now this is the last leaker, who says Marvel is creating an R-rated brand called Marvel Max. It will either be on Hulu or FX, and this makes sense as Disney owns Hulu, and if they don't want to put rated R content on Disney Plus, Hulu would be the perfect place. Or if it's on FX, which Marvel also owns thanks to the Fox-Disney merger, it could bring some more validity to the second leaker, who said that Marvel wanted John Landgraf to lead the streaming service. Either way, episodes will be released weekly, but it's not known which shows are in development at the moment. However, Fantomex was being discussed, along with the miniseries that deals with how normal people were affected by the snap. Marvel hopes that Moon Knight will make Mark the next Walter White or Tony Soprano. An R-rated X-Force movie is being discussed, with James Gunn directing it, and it might tie into the previously named Fantomex series. Howard the Duck might get an R-rated movie, which would be a Hulu original. Gwenpool is getting an adult animated series to compete with Harley Quinn. Marvel wants Blade and Moon Knight to cross over with each other for a team-up movie, or maybe even a team-up series like The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And lastly, Marvel's What If may allow fan suggestions in the future. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Do you think that any of these leaks are real, and which one excited you the most? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.